Welcome back to another episode of The Wolf Among Us with Nate and Emily. Saved the Mexican, sought Cimarron.
And the pups.
Of course.
Trying to locate the guy who's behind all these murders. And we're told he's at this warehouse. Shepherd Metalworks. Those of you who haven't met Shiloh, he's with us today.
This is where they've been sending these.
As long as he behaves. Well, this looks like a place for a boss battle or something, huh?
Looks like a place that Batman went into to
the big
uncover
bad wolf.
the scarecrow stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You
the
used
time
to
they
be
killed Bloody
something.
Mary.
They used to fear you.
That's the torture wheel and the crooked man symbol.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
She uses bleach, you know?
Yep. This looks like a place of some shady dealings. What's that? Uh-oh.
Someone's been making some bullet.
Silver.
Making silver bullets.
Wolf. The big bad wolf.
That was cool.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow. What a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Yeah, boy!
How's that for fight proper?
Ah, it's got that dumb reappearing, disappearing trick. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper, you butt sniffer?
Butt sniffer.
She's just gonna show up anywhere. I feel like I just kind of have to stay in one room. And I'm not trying to be near that.
Look at her lurking around.
Whoops, did not see that coming at all. Gotta
Quick.
be quicker than that.
Looks like she's revealed her true form.
What?
Where are you? Come out and Face me!
That's weird. I don't like that. I don't like it.
I don't think you're supposed to.
No, I don't me myself. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to.
That's gross. How come it's not really
Something's happening. Faster! Faster! Faster? I'm sure you'll get over it.
I don't like it.
We know. This is my final form. I don't know, something with the mirror, I think. Oh. Wasn't she talking about fair fighting earlier?
Whoa! What? I had no idea I was that awesome. What the crap? This is sick. Yeah, yeah.
Final form.
Get eaten, you big turd blossom. Let's do this. Come at me, homie. Oh, this is fun. This is finally a fair fight. Hurt as much as that's gonna hurt. Not just sure about You think that's gonna faze me? You are nothing. You are literally made of glass.
I was thinking that might be the rule.
What the? Where was all this? There you go.
Yeah.
Thought I had some sort of magical frost breath.
Attack tough and blow the house down.
Chick's nasty. She's still gonna stab me. Cool. Okay. This is the
Pretty awesome, huh?
sickest part of the whole game. I really wish I could just be that form all the time.
Yeah.
Looks like it takes a lot out of me. He's naked! Looks like it hurt.
You need some whiskey.
And clothes.
He's just up there like, oh, uh-oh. If you pause, I can let him out.
1 second, poppers.
Hello? Anybody there?
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds. I won't miss next time. Before you do
No
anything
digging.
with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being.
She's probably
You will
partnered
bring
up
me
with
back
you guys.
alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
Said I had to bring him back
Can we
alive,
at least
but
agree on
not
that?
conscious,
I
right?
will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
There's
It's
every
funny,
reason.
coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
No.
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will. As long as you agree to my terms.
This is not a
Because
negotiation.
I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
What's he looking at? Why does he keep stepping backward?
You're often reckless.
I'm not sure.
And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an
He
honest
seems a bit
question.
nervous.
What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little.
I don't have to do anything.
It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work. What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal?
That's what it takes.
Killing me here would achieve nothing. And what would Miss White think?
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Bringing him in. We got the crooked man.
Could you not?
I know.
Witching
That
Well
was not
Chamber.
my real-
Something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
He said it. Oh yeah, that wasn't the guy, huh?
Nope.
Are you okay?
You don't even remember whose arm you tore off.
It's been
Yeah.
hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised.
Bloody Mary and
Not
all that.
you did well, but that, you know.
That was quite a fight.
I'm just glad you made it
I
back
thought
in
you'd
one
enjoy
piece.
him in his final form.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they
You're
have
a
done
fucking
to deserve
crook!
This. You should be
Yeah.
ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Nope.
Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
How about I go ahead and kill you right now?
In front of all these people?
Do I look like I give a shit?
After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And for being a condescending prick.
You're laughing on the inside.
I thought that was pretty funny.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little...
What proof have you?
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
But we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Oh, why are you taking those
This is
off, homie?
ridiculous.
Good question.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so
What
long?
cover up?
Good
I never
point.
made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you. I learned of it myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. and I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end.
Why were they killed, though?
They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going
The crowd is
somewhere with
considering Crooked
I
Man's
see
point.
you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself.
He's trying to
On the
spin this.
black
What did
market.
they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor.
No.
See how your decisions come back?
The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
That's the
You
interesting
were
part
gonna
about
burn
this
her
game.
tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes.
They're getting a
I've
little off topic
made
here,
some
I think.
mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been
I
exploiting
think it was a good thing to say.
exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
These people are a bunch of sheep.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town
put
is
this
over.
right there.
And those girls will have their justice.